the Human Services Committee to order and begin with a Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda is the Department of Social Services, John O'Neill.
It's just,
Good morning, and I have no report.
Any questions for John O'Neill? Yes, Mr. Monty.
John, I know your program entails several different funding sources and stuff, and I probably understand that a lot of those get audited from time to time.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
state funding sources. With your planning to retire this spring, I was wondering if there's any plans maybe to have the comptroller's office come in and do a full audit of the program before the new person takes over.
That's out of my pay grade, I guess, to decide that. I mean, we have regular audits by the state and the comptroller and the federal government also.
When was the last
So that
time
would be a county decision.
When was the last time the whole program was audited?
Every year we get audited.
By the state, by the comptroller's office?
Yes. So, but you know, that's probably more of a county decision than my decision.
I think my feeling is it might be a good idea for the next person coming in, you know.
Let me look into it, Jim. I don't know exactly which one audits those programs.
It depends on funding sources. Yeah. Thank you.
Any other concerns for Mr. O'Neill? Thank you, John. Mental Health, Steve Valley.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I have no report today. Happy to entertain any questions.
Looks like you're off the hook.
Okay.
Public Health, Linda Beers.
Good morning. It's with great pride I bring this resolution forward. In September, I came to this board and asked that I go for a grant from NACCHO, which is equivalent to your, not state, but what's NISAC, which the other one, Dan, the higher one for the... Yeah, the NACCHO, or NIL. So we applied to NACCHO, which is the National Association of County Health Organizations, for a grant, and I asked in September if we could do that, and I'm pleased to tell you that we were awarded that grant. So in the entire nation, there were 85 applicants received, only 29 were awarded, and one is Essex counties. So we got a grant for $14,000 to help us move towards public health accreditation. So I just wanted to take a second and tell you that Essex County Public Health Department seeks accreditation. Public health accreditation is based on national standards. It's a standard of excellence, and it would make our departments as superior as they could be against national standards that we'll talk about. It's a huge process, and we plan to go forward with this in 2017. There's a fee for it. It's $14,000 to move forward with that. This grant allowed for $7,000, half of that to be paid for. And then on top of that, I would also like to congratulate my staff, because we just learned equally last week that we've received a performance incentive award because we had 100% compliance with our tracking of communicable diseases. And due to that, they gave us $11,500 for incentiveness because of our doing an outstanding job. So it's my plan to use $7,000 of that and $7,000 for the grant that I was just awarded to move forward for accreditation. So I'm looking for a resolution to accept the grant money that I received for $14,000. And I also would like to add, I'm sorry, that I'm looking forward, anybody who would like to sit on our accreditation board, as we move forward in the next year and a half to do that, I would love to have anybody's support from the board that would help us seek quality measures and reach out to our community-based organizations and all of that. So if anybody's interested, please see me.
A motion to endorse this resolution. A second? Mr. Giordano,
Can we also include with that authorization for any necessary budget account transfers that would be necessary?
any questions or concerns in regards to this? Yes, Mr. Monty.
What is the cost, Linda, of the accreditation process?
$14,000. So it's called FAB. It's a it's a national standard. Eventually, so Clinton County already did this. We'd be really on the forefront of it. A lot of counties are working hard to get it. We believe that we have the right stuff in our staff to make it happen. We know we do. We've already done a strategic plan and put many of these factors in place. That's the only reason we were able to go forward with the grant. In thought of this, the New York State Health Department itself has gone through accreditation department, so the state level, the health department is accredited. And we believe in the future grants will be tied to accreditation. Anybody that's accredited for public health departments will be given, extra points when it comes to grant processes to do it.
And that $7,000 that we will have to come up with, you already have that in your budget for this?
I won the grant for $7,000, and I just was awarded $11,400 from another for performance incentive, and that money, I'm going to use $7,000 of that. So the whole thing will be covered with the money that we've received from grants.
Good.
Thank you. I would love it. Would you like to be on my accreditation board? Think about it.
I'll see if I can fit it in.
I would love that.
Thank you.
Any other questions or concerns with this resolution? There being none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Any other questions for Linda Beers? Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
Office for the Aging, Missy Lurkes.
Good morning. I don't have any resolutions. I just have a quick update that open enrollment for Medicare begins on October 15th and runs to December 8th. So during this time, we encourage all individuals that have Medicare Part D that covers drugs as well as any Medicare Advantage plans to seek out our office so that we can provide them unbiased counseling to ensure that the plan that they're in this year is the most appropriate and most affordable plan for 2017. And we can go out in the field to their homes. They can come in and visit us. We meet people sometimes in the libraries to do so. That's it.
Any questions or concerns?
Christy, you'll send us an email on that?
Yep, and the poster's already up on the website, but I'll send that out to everybody as well.
Any other questions for Chrissy? Thanks, Chrissy.
Thank you.
Transportation.
Good morning. I don't have anything to report, but next month I will be coming to the board looking for a resolution on the Lake Placid operation, and I wanted to see if there was any questions so that I'd be prepared for next month on that.
Mr. Politi?
I think we should see the budget, proposed budget. I don't think any of us have seen it, have we?
No, you haven't. It's in the budget pack that we just did with Nancy. It is a zero amount. The cost, our costs are covered by both the village and of course North Alba itself. So we do end up with a zero cost to us. But yeah, we can get that budget out to everybody.
Yeah, I do think, Dan, that we need to have an explanation of the system and the proposed costs of the system.
Yeah.
The fact that North Elba contributes 40-some thousand a year, and the village is going to contribute 65 to 75,000 a year.
Yeah.
To offset the cost. I think the other members of this board need to know that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're aware of it.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get it broken down
Thank
for
you.
everybody.
Any other questions for Nancy? Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Any other concerns to come before the Human Services Committee? We are adjourned.